Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Mitchell Delving for one specific reason. It is basically the easiest place where a combined Forge and Relic Master are. If we have to go to Rivendell, there's a little bit of a trek. If we have to go to, well, I guess the only other place I can think of that's kind of close has the 21st Hall, but we can't go there yet. This is basically the quickest way I know how to do this, and something I forgot to do at the end of last episode was basically deconstruct all these, and also I might as well identify this axe just to see if it has anything good on it, and I mean then I can technically just deconstruct it if I want to, which I'm gonna hold off on.
Hello there.
Okay, it's telling me how to do that. I think I'm gonna possibly hold off on. I mean, actually no, should we just deconstruct it and get something out of it? I mean, I'm not gonna use the axe, I don't really like the axes. I'm probably going to go the sword, and as I said, I'm going to be trying to level up today to level 60, so... I guess we might as well. Let's do that. We get a legendary shard out of it, we get a bronze setting of might. Let's also bring this over here, and we can see what we get. So we get early rune of defenses. I'm also going to have to unlock you, just in case. Okay, so early runes of defense. This should be a power one, for example. Sealed early runes. So we get some early runes of avoidance, 5 from that one, another 5, another, well, 4, get 6 bronze settings of will, 2 agate gems of dexterity, these are tier 1s obviously, 6 bronze settings of morale, which is nice, 6 bronze settings of might, and 5 early runes of deflection, which means on top of all the other stuff that we had last time, we can actually go to gems. We should be able to add agility to our thing here, which is nice. And we can also add some runes, which should give us some nice stuff. What I think I'm probably going to do here is have some in-combat power regen, tier 3. I've only got one of them, but we're probably going to be using this for a little while now. So I might as well. And we can obviously, over the time we're leveling up to get to level 60, we're going to hopefully get quite a lot of these. And actually, that's a good point. I should also, you know, deconstruct these. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, we're getting a ton more, all tier 1s. You know, these are just a mixed bag sort of thing. So definitely a good thing to do. Now let's hopefully get on to leveling up to level 60, which is going to take an exceptionally long time. So apologies if there was a gap in between last episode and this episode in terms of releases, because obviously I'm spending a lot of time trying to level up, just trying to stay ahead of the game with the quests, and I think, you know, being a level 10 levels above the quest we're trying to do with a new weapon, and hopefully, you know, hopefully a new better bow, first stage bow, and hopefully a really good first stage sword as well, because I'm hoping to get quite a few runes from this, or not runes, the heritage runes, yeah, from this as well. Hopefully we get quite a lot of those sorted out, and then we can get a really nice sword, first stage sword, because it takes more to level up a first stage compared to a second age, compared to a third age, and I think we get more points also to use of these points, and yeah, and I think we can also go up to level 60 with them. I think so. I think we should, yeah, definitely should be able to go up to level 60. I think only this one really goes to level 40, because every other third age I've ever owned has gone up to 60. Maybe I've just been lucky with them, but yeah, either way, let's go on to doing Tuckborough however many times, because right now, until I think level 65, the other skirmish, which is slightly quicker, I don't unlock until around about level 65, I think. So let's get on to doing this, and hopefully getting some good items out of the little case at the end of all this. And hopefully we should also be able to make quite a bit of money, because, you know, I can do about 10 of these in an hour, because that's where it kind of caps off. And that means if I'm doing 6 of those, I should get 60 gold things and a whole lot more of the silver ones. So should get quite a bit of money out of this as well, hopefully. But yeah, I'll see you after, I guess, a montage of us unlocking the chests at the end like I did last time. There's no point in speeding through the whole thing. I'll just do the ending like last time. So I'll see you in however long this takes at hopefully level 60, unless I've, you know... Actually, no, I'm going to hold myself to level 60. I'm going to make sure I do it. No matter how long it takes, as I said, it should take roughly an hour a level, and we're already halfway through a level, so it should take about 5.5 hours of pure leveling without any boosts to get this done. So, yeah. Woohoo. Alright then, so we have just done however long it was in total, around about 5.5 hours I think I said. Generally takes about an hour per level because of the way instant caps work, but yeah, so that's around about 5.5 hours of leveling. We are now level 60, and a bit of a development came up halfway through, I realized. So I went back and watched the previous episode where I talked to this guy, and I had found that obviously we can get level 59 stuff, and we can also get the first age stuff here, but the first age stuff costs 4 or 6 depending on the level, I think. These are level 60, these are 59, see? Yeah, so these actually require bright emblems of Nimrodel, which we have to get from like very specific things. We can't just buy one as far as I'm aware, but we can actually go and get 2 of these. So I bought 2 crystal tablets a little while back for however it was, like 3 medallions and like 19 marks I think, and we have well enough of those by now, so after this time. So what we can now do is, these are level 59 stuff. Yes, it's not level 60, but it's the closest we're going to get. We can buy a hunter's sword of the 3rd age, and we can also buy a hunter's bow of the 3rd age for ourselves. And you can see this one at its lowest level is already higher than a maxed out you know, our bow right now. So we're going to buy one of those, and then we're going to buy a hunter's sword of the 3rd age. Only one, we can only have one, so we have to craft at some point a level 59 or 60 other sword for us to hold in there. So I'm going to quickly go to back to Mitchell Delving, where we're going to sort out everything else. Actually, before that though, we're going to go to the grocer over here. I generally sell to this person. Because as you can see, we have 186 of these things, and that's basically what, 4 gold, just over 4 gold's worth, and this right here is also worth 6 gold, 387 silver, and 50 copper. That is actually every single instance we did, so we did 73 instances in total to level up from level, well, 54.5 pretty much to 60. So if I just quickly do this, lock everything else, we can see specifically how much everything here is going to get us. So I am literally locking everything I can, if I can find them. Magnificent hides and legendary shard. 10 gold on top of whatever we made from the actual thing, which I'd say is about 7 gold, because we get about 100, or we got about 100 from each ending of those in total. So just over 7.3 gold from the thing, 10.7 gold on top of that, so we are now at 83.89 gold, which is pretty good. So I'm going to quickly go to the legendary, thing at Mitchell Delving. We can deconstruct these, and we're going to have a quick look at our pending alerts when we get over there. Okay, so we're coming up on the legendary item person, the Fortune Relic Master here, but before we get to that, obviously, we have to have a look at our alerts. We have a deed completed, a title awarded, a new piece of mail, and at the end we also got a skirmish given to us for level 60. However, that's disappeared since I had logged out and re-logged in. So we completed Begin the Siege of Mirkwood. Basically, we get a title for that, which is Tarbella caused by the Golden Host. And if we go to our mailbox, which I think there's one over here, there is indeed, we should have a bit of mail from the Golden Host. So, Lady Galadriel, basically saying, hey, can you come over and go to Lothlorien, which we will eventually do. However, right now, we're focusing on the main quest we're on. So, what we need to do quickly is come over here. We need to unlock these two things so we can identify them both, giving hopefully decent stuff. We're going to hold on to them for now. I'm not going to worry too much about what they give me. It's, we'll focus on those in later levels. But this actually gives it strength of improved strength of the earth morale regen, which is actually good because that is one of our big healing skills here. So that's quite nice. So we are going to equip that bow. Actually, before we equip that bow, we have to do something because of the way these work. If I were to equip these now, it would go in 2 and 3, and I don't like the way it does that. So first, what I'm going to have to do is take this off, unlock it, and we are going to deconstruct this first. So we need to go to Relic Combination, Deconstruct, and we're going to deconstruct this Hunter's Bow of the 3rd Age. It is going to give us, obviously, quite a nice amount of things. We can extract a legacy from it. So right now I'm gonna go for I think 100 damage over time because blue line gets a nice 100 damage over time along with barbed arrows. So I'm gonna go with that. Again, not too big a deal about how we do this, but we actually just got some tier 4 stuff, tier 3 and tier 1, and we also got 2 legendary shards. Obviously our legacy and an ornate heritage rune of knowledge, which gives us a total of 167,500 item experience points, which we will put onto our Hunter's Bow of the 3rd Age. So before we get on with that, we're going to obviously equip this one. It's going to go in slot 1, that's nice, and we're going to go into slot 2 with the sword. Going to track both of them. Is a good way of doing that. And quickly, I'm going to use this one on the bow, which should give us obviously quite a lot of XP. Obviously, we are going to have to reforge it a few times, I'm thinking. So, reforge it once. We can get induction bow damage or quick shot damage. I think I'm going to go... What do we got now? I'm going to go induction bow damage, because these should have inductions in... Do these have No, these are... Okay. I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, quick shot for the moment, I think. Again, I'm not caring too much about how much gets on with this, but we are going to redo that again. Focus bow, power cast. I think that might be a good out of those two to go with. There we go, and we are now level 21 on that. And obviously we have 70k more that we can add. Just quickly, priority is the bow, I think, because our damage is mainly range damage, so it is definitely a priority to go with that. And obviously, I might use the last one just on the sword, just to have it, bit of XP, so I'll put that on the sword quickly. There we go, level 8, nice. So let's quickly put damage on this. Oh, we have to close this, don't we? Let's rank this up. This is going to now have us 99 to 181 damage. Going to rank this up as much as possible. It's going to be 74 to 124. And then we have to do more stuff, because we have a ton of these things. We actually got a small starlit crystal, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so now to deconstruct these. So we're just going to sort of get through these quickly. You can pause if you really want to see what we get. It's not too interesting, and it's pretty obvious what we're going to get from them. Just depends how much we're going to get from them. There we go. And right, so now go to our legendary items tab, And for now, we can add an iron setting of morale on. That'll give us a bit more morale, as you can see, 4,107 up to 4,282. We can get a gem on here. We can get a nice dexterity one for some extra agility. Runes, we'll do an avoidance one again, because that's actually what we had on the last one. And we'll go... Is will the one I think it is, or is it fate? I know, fate is the one that gives us regen stuff. So for now, I'm going to go with this one, even though it's a lower tier. Well, actually, we might want to go with this one. I'm going to switch out, even though it's really stupid. But we have a ton of these anyway, so this can be another. And we'll do a defense one. I don't even know what that gives me. Incoming healing rating, pretty good for what we have, actually. And obviously, it's telling us that we need to do that. And I think that's the end of our legendary stuff for the moment. I might use the marks I've got, or maybe get a few more marks overall, and just buy a ton of, like, tier 2, I think is the best mark 2 rune ratio of the fused relic stuff, and get a ton of those and sort of deconstruct them. That might be a good idea for us, and then we can get a ton of these, and we can build them up over time, get ourselves some, like, tier 8s and tier 9s if we can. But another cool thing actually we got out of that is we actually got a sturdy steel key at some point. I think it was about halfway through. Now I would have used it on the elf steel loot box, but considering we can get a new loot box now, I'm not going to. Plus I have a plan for a few of these, so I'm going to probably move this to a different account just so I don't accidentally use it. And the plan is in place for a ton of these. So yeah, I think that's it for the legendary stuff for now. I need to clear up my inventory as usual. And yeah, we are now level 60. Gonna see what stuff I can get for level 60. I think I can get some stuff for level 56 at least, or definitely 54 at least. I'm not sure about 56. I think I saw a few things here and there. So we might get some of those. I think weapons we might be able to get some 58 we can get. So we only need one of these, which is alright. So if we could crit that, and you know, as that as our second weapon, that would be really nice if we could do that. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to work that all out. But hopefully, we'll get all that done if we can. Get ourselves up, you know, upgraded once again, back to level 60-ish, or close as we can get. And then, straight after that, we can hopefully get through this quest that we've been struggling with so damn much. In fact, I might actually go for the runes before that, so we can get the extra, you know, extra settings and stuff. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.